Hey guys, welcome in and welcome back. If you are returning back, my name is Shannon Hensley. If you are new, audio discretion advised. If you got little ones around, we're going to take a look and see what's going on here for your energy for air. Two of those want to come out for you all. If you are new, look, my channel is real intense. I feel energy. I will speak right out of that space, man. And sometimes it's real sharp. It's always for upright purposes and stuff like that. And so anyway, my channel might be controversial to you. I don't know. If you're willing to stick around and check it out, then great. Otherwise, thanks. If you gotta leave, thanks for checking me out. All right, yeah, so I guess today's Mother's Day. Anyway, happy Mother's Day to all you mothers and all that kind of stuff. Those of you who have honorable children and things like that, then hopefully something beautiful for you all, or you've at least got to talk to your kids. Some people don't have children anymore. They've left the earth realm. I send you love and light. Know that the Most High God has them in his hands and stuff like that. But anyway, let's see. There is something about children here, or somebody's daughter specifically came out. But anyway, you got children out here attached to something going on. Unexpected income. The community is also coming out here for the next 24 hours. This card this got like 4 or 5 different meanings. For some of y'all, the energy will go with your child involved in something. This also is somebody you grew up with, or your siblings, or somebody you went to school with is here. Also, we're dealing with the snake in a really big way. And the Most High said that somebody's trying to, bite without any kind of enchantment because they're a snake. And so this can represent somebody whose brain's just stuck in a childlike brain that some people are dealing with. Also, somebody stumbling up on some information is here with the child card. Somebody just flies off the handle all the time with this. Somebody may be in despair. If somebody's known in the community, then somebody just got a death sentence on them in the water reading. So, but they did it to themselves in this nonsense that's going on. We're dealing with the heavy energy in the next 24 hours for the collective. It says that when you and I pray, we're to go into our room and we're to shut our door. Or we're to pray to our Father who is in heaven in secret. And the Father sees it when we're in secret, and when you come out, he will reward you and I openly, okay? And some people do need to pray, because in the earth reading, God said it's time to seek him right now, because somebody has just literally ticked God off. And it's time to get on our face, folks, because something dangerous is going on. We deal with some dangerous party out here, and God just gave him he said he's removing the person. They did it to themselves. They can't listen. They won't obtain anything. You and I are being told, just in general, we need to pray. It says that a word fitly spoken is like apples of gold in pitchers of silver. As an earring of gold and an ornament of fine gold, so is a wise reprover upon an obedient ear. And somebody in the water reading again, God said that they don't want no knowledge. They don't want it. That's why they're dying, or they're getting out of the way, or that something. This just wants to jump out of the deck. So anyway, it's quite a shame people be that way, but I guess, do whatever you got to do. Back and forth about decisions, secret physical exchanging, third parties are here. 9 of Wands in the reverse. This is, people need to lay down this burden. It's time to lay it down, man. Show me more information out here. There has been a war because this individual is just absolutely... they don't give a rip about God. The Tower, and pouting or contemplating things, or the person won't take the cup. It's known they won't. This is knowledge out here when the Tower. There's a big shakeup going on. Somebody's in despair. I guess they're in despair, or they're going to be, because there's some type of a rejection, or they got into a despair because of rejection. Now something's just like, my God, it's come from the heavens, folks. It's come from the heavens. There's the devil. The Most High said he's going to break the chain of the devil. Something known about this devil, this boss, the cuckoo, the murderer. show me the tower, please. Hold on just a second. Let me turn some music on here. Show me this tower. You have somebody that is not in unity. Somebody's pride and ego is going to come down, and there are decisions being made with the Two of Pentacles again. And there's a lot of money that's been out here around some stuff. You deal with you got the income energy here around somebody's commitment. Okay, Ten of Pentacles is a commitment. It's generational wealth. It's stuff that takes a while to build up, or there's all kinds of assets and things like you deal with it. Somebody does some nonsense for money and trading and stuff like that. Somebody stumbled up on some information out here. And for some of you all, this is the right decision for you to say, I don't think so, to this devil. Okay. And some people couldn't resist the devil's temptation, and they're in this group stuff. And that's why God says, if you don't get your face right now, it may be that I'll hide you. I don't know what role you're playing with this devil out here, folks, but God ain't playing around. I know he's not. There's been a bunch of money that has been involved in your life, my life, the collective's life that has been traded, and somebody's got two purses here that they juggle with other people. They're just nothing but a freaking player. Somebody's kid is attached to something. Your home is here really strong with the Ten of Cups out here. Give us some words. So you got decisions, folks, in the next 24 hours. And you're going to have a fine piece of gold in your ear because you're going to take a wise reprover's direction, which is God, and have some type of safety or be hid by him, or you're crazy because somebody is expecting for somebody to go do something wicked with them. They're expecting it. Queen of Cups came out in the reverse in the water reading, and there was expectation. They're wanting somebody to get in unity. The Two Cups were there, but it comes out in the reverse here. So hopefully you're not going to be afraid to say, I'm not interested, because that non-inspirational energy was also in the fire reading as well. So either the person's doing this because they got rejected, or it's also showing some people are going to do the right thing, and it shows somebody going to lose it, though, but you're just got to let them lose it. Anyway, somebody you work with's out here. Somebody says, I only have eyes for you. For some of y'all, they're a liar. It's a devil out here. You got a brute beast coming out here. So the word brute takes us to animalistic energy. Non-human. They're coarse, they're raw, they're rude, they're stupid, they're insensible, they're wanting in their reason. And God just brought out that scripture in the water reading that somebody was they're weighed in the balance and they've been found wanting. They don't get it. They have no knowledge. They don't respect no one. It's just about them, and that's it. Somebody's freaking candle is out here. They're just a mess. God ain't dealing with the naughty person no more. They're blunt. They're irrational. They're cruel. They're a beast, and Moses says he's destroying this energy. Let every word be established on 2 or 3 witnesses. It just keeps coming out over and over and over, and we want it out. As sad as that is, folks, we don't want this kind of energy in our society. We just don't. And if you like it, you're gonna get cut out just as much as the freak is getting cut out finally. It's dumb. So somebody has built a tower out here before sitting down to consider it. Meaning, for a lot of y'all, this is a thief energy. I talk about all the time. The Most High is showing somebody got up in here with a third party and they thought, well, I'm just going to go take somebody's work out here. We're going to make some money off of it. There's something about a gallery. Somebody's taken something off of a tower, put it on around some type of gallery energy, and made some money for some stuff. It wasn't their work. There's a thief out here. And they didn't consider that they were ever going to get caught, but they are caught, and God's taking care of a person. Or somebody's kid up in here has done something, and the parent knows about it, and they won't correct it, but God's correcting it now. The tower's coming down on somebody. done some nonsense out here. It says to settle it therefore in your heart, not to meditate before what you're going to answer to somebody. So somebody is trying to come back around. Again, they're expecting you to fall for their looks. They're so kind. And I just make you twitch because I just know how to pull her on my temptation. And you're just going to have to know that the person's coming. But when they come up on you, if you went into your room to pray about something and you're listening to what God's going to tell you to do, then he's going to fill your mouth. It says that the Most High will put wisdom in your mouth. And whatever you've got to say to your adversary, they're not going to be able to gainsay against what you got to say because you got the answer from God on this nonsense. Whoever's going to have to take this beast of a person down, it's got to be somebody godly that's full of the Holy Spirit to get the thing done. The word ra is here, which means to see something, or it can represent the sense of sight or seeing something is here. Also the word vision, the word mirror is out here, but that word also take you back to bone issues. This goes back to your skeletal system when this energy comes out. So something around bone issue energy could be here, like RA, but that also takes you back to a wickedness. Okay, it also could take you to a false god's name, and they're wicked. It actually goes back to a sun god. Came out in the reverse. Somebody was just full of pride, conceit, and ego with those two energies coming out here. Attached systems. So something is evil, and God's removing the beast. It says to say not that I'm going to recompense evil, but wait on the Most High God, and he'll save you. And somebody didn't. They hastened to go do something, and they took vengeance, and they lost their soul on something, and now God's taking vengeance back. Because just like I said in the other reading, God says vengeance is mine, but some people is just like, I don't care, God. I can't handle it. I've got to go do this thing myself. And that's exactly what's happening out here on somebody. Something's happened. Somebody's fallen down. Nobody will get up and heal something or make peace or pursue it like God tells you to. Somebody went and did something. And for a lot of you all, this was a misunderstanding on something. Instead of making a thing right out of a misunderstanding, something's crazy now. Somebody literally lost their soul over it. And God say, fine, go ahead. Go ahead. Play my role. I tell you, that's my role to do it. But you go ahead. And somebody's went ahead. And now God says, time's up. I'm knocking your tower down, pulling my sleeves back, and now I'm going to take vengeance on you because you played my role here. And that's what's going on out here. Somebody just got up and took some type of vengeance, and they sinned, and at the end of sin is death. There's murder out here. Somebody's got bloodshed on them already because they've already did the deed. And so they themselves are going to die because God said that they would die. Death of any kind is out here on somebody. The word weave is out here. It says a woven rug. Somebody also weaving's a lying energy, just in that energy. It says, thine hand, Jehovah, shall find out all thine enemies, and thy right hand shall find out those that hate thee. It says, thou shalt make them as a fiery oven in the time of thine anger. And again, God's angry. God's angry. Jehovah shall swallow them up in his wrath, and the fire shall devour them. Interesting, because just a second ago in the water reading, the fool came out, the serpent that bites without any enchantment, and it says that when they open their mouth, they swallow themselves up. But God's going to swallow them just as much as they swallow their own swelling words of, hey, look at all my credentials, or look what I can do, or look at who I am, and all that nonsense that some manipulator's trying to do. God's saying, I'm actually going to devour you. We get that same type of concept with Moses when they went in and said, you're going to let my people go. Thus said Jehovah, to let my people go. And they threw down the rods, and they all turned into snakes. The magicians could do the very same thing, but the difference is that Moses and Aaron's rod, it ate up their snakes. So this person devours and opens their mouth, and they're just so sure of themselves, God's going to eat the snake. He's going to devour them. Somebody's got some big stuff out here with this energy in the next 24 hours, and people are involved in it. It's yesterday when I read, there was a whole city that was under a judgment. You have the community energy here. Y'all got several that came out. We're going to take them all. Wow. Because we got community out here. All right. We have the Pethro coming out. This is like gambling type of energy, winnings of things. There's many around some stuff. You could be dealing with a gambler, being called out. You are. This is about taking a situation and getting it protected out here. Again, and God's going to fill your mouth, and whoever's got to deal with this crazy out here. The letter P is the star card. Things are going to be known, or the person's known. Okay. The EWAS is coming out here. Get 3 letters out of this: the E, the W, and the M. And actually, we can get a word out of this. Meow. It's a cat. Somebody could go by cat. Maybe you're up right now. I don't know, but the cat in the symbolism goes to a manipulator. Okay, and somebody is somebody's friend. This is also a work. And increase, promotion, loyalty situations are out here. You also have the Hagalahs coming out here, which is the letter H. This goes back to sacrificing, damaging things where a baby was concerned. Somebody sacrificed that child. However, got sacrificed. There's a child out here. Okay, damages come out of that ordeal. And there's caution out here, but God's got this thing under control. You also have the Manaz, the M and the D. So somebody could work for a doctor's office. You could with that. Also, the D and the M is a bloodshed word in the Hebraic language. That bloodshed came out in wording out of my homemade deck in the water reading. And so, or whichever reading it was, they're guilty for bloodshed. They're going to go to prison. Maybe it was a fire reading that it came out. This has been very, very suffered, but there's going to be a victory on it. God's saying so. Also, you have a hidden relationship here, and it's also a baby rune. It's a construction work or a worker. 2 X's can come out of this, or the letter NG together. It's a luxury rune, okay? So somebody just does it for the money, whatever they do. The Urus, this is an independence. This is also making progress because God's going to get something done out here. This also takes back to like military energy. It's a bad luck rune on somebody who's unworthy of some stuff out here as well. And then a radical change, a complete success, a maximum protection. Somebody will go to jail for some stuff, and then they got an execution coming to them. And then it's also a death rune. It goes back to eternity, okay? So because we got bloodshed murder stuff out here. So that's all the runes that came out for this reading. Big stuff in the next 24 hours. Shalom. Good luck to you.